Welcome to Custom Home Builders Solutions, also known as CHS, a job costing, full accounting, and profit management software designed specifically for the professional home builder. Hello, this is Carol King again, the developer of Custom Home Builders Solutions. I'm going to do a video that's a continuation of a couple of videos I just did about setting up job stages, attaching them to cost codes, and how job stages are used for a weekly status report, and then other places where job stages are used. There's one more place where job stages are very handy to use, and that's when doing an interim draw request based on percents, a percent complete draw request. We have several different types of interim draw requests, and this video is not really super about doing all the various types of draw requests. It's just to focus in on a tool on the percent complete draw request that I wanted to show you, because I wanted to show you how stages are used. So I'm going to click here on interim draw requests and then the prepare draw requests to open the window for preparing draw requests. In a moment we will select the job SANE, which was one that was not on our previous weekly status report, and I'm going to continue on talking about SANE because I was doing that also in some other videos. So let's get started. And you'll notice that on this menu for selecting various types of draw requests that you plan to produce, that you can see the latest weekly job status report that we discussed in previous videos. Now normally this would have several jobs listed, but we've only been working with this one job for this video, and it's showing you the stage that a job is in based on stage categories that you have set up. And this is indicating to us that on this day, we'll play like it's September 7th, that stage 3 of this job is completed. When you enter a stage for these weekly status reports, you put in the stage that is completely done for the job. So a person can have a list of all the jobs and be looking at today's date and see what stage they're in and decide they need to do a draw through that stage because that stage is complete. This concept works with what is called percent complete draws, and I'm going to go ahead and select our SANE job, and I'm going to use this first button that says cost plus markup, cost plus builder fee, or percent complete draw request. Since there have not been any previous draws produced for this job, I'm going to get a selection menu that describes each of these types of draw requests. But this one, percent complete, is based on percents complete entered by the user up to the total of original marked up budgeted costs plus approved change orders. The draw request will display prior drawn amounts and will calculate current draw amounts. So let's see what happens if we select that one. What we're going to see is a percent complete draw worksheet that is showing us the budget marked up. If there had been any change orders issued, those would be here, and then you would see budget plus change orders, and you will be drawing on those amounts based on a percent complete. I have already done something before I did this video where I was doing what I'm about to show you how to do, and I told it that I wanted to update percent complete for everything through stage 3. Now you can click on these and do these one at a time and enter a percent like you like, just whatever percent, and use that percent and change the amount. So let's just use this 3. I clicked the use this and set this back to 0 just because. Notice that it's in stage 0 and that you can see stages over here, and you can see various other stages. You can see everything from 3 and down, except for that one I just changed, is a 100% because I actually already did this little thing and those have been marked. But what I really want to point out is how quickly you can use this button to click to update percents to 100% through a certain stage. So if I do through stage 3, which is what we saw in our weekly status report, and click this button to update all of them, it asks me if it's okay. And I'm updating everything through stage 3 to being 100% complete. Notice how my 0 now changed back to 100% on that one. And all these others that have 100% of them on them, the 100% done, are stage 3 or less. So now it's calculated what the total complete is based on the percent entered I could change some of these if I needed to. This could be 50%, or if I know something different. It's going to show you over here, you saw in an earlier video that we were posting some costs, and you can drill down and see what those actual posted costs are if you're interested in that information, etc. But I just mostly wanted to show you how quickly you could create and update everything through stage 3 as 100% done, and it's showing that we have ready to draw based on that 21,169, and that'll be the total of the calc complete less prior drawn, which we have not done yet. And I'm going to go ahead and click the button to store this. You can do 2 or 3 different types of draw requests, and you can also do them that include a list of the revenues and CO reports. But in this case, I'm going to do my draw request based on stages instead of a draw request that shows me all my cost codes, which it will do if you would like to do that. But let's just look at the one, summary by stages. And this is producing a draw request. This isn't a complete video about doing draw requests. I'll have a more detailed one later. It's telling me that it's created a PDF and stored it in what's called my file cabinet, and it's opened a screen to let me tag this or title this draw in some other way, or it's showing me that the file type is draw request. But if I open this PDF, I can now download it to my computer and email it as I like, or use some other tools for emailing. Once you download it, you can open it in your own PDF reader. But what I'd like to show you is that this is just showing the amount, the completed cost, and you can see that it's just through stage 3, and it's totaling to the amount of our draw, this draw, etc., 21,169, which is also showing at the top. So you can see how handy and how easy that is to do based on a stage, which is what these videos are about, is about using job stages. I'm going to click yes, post that draw request. And now you can see that amount and that draw request as a previous draw. And if you want to see that PDF again, you can click and do it, or if you needed to delete that draw. But let's play like stage 4 is now done. We moved ahead in the world. It's going to give it the same date, but let's just real quickly, and so that I can really show you how fast it is without me jabbering before I do it. I'm updating everything through stage 4 to being 100% complete. And now we show ready to draw 14,254, but what I'd like to show you is all of our stages 1 through 3 are now in prior drawn amounts, and when you get to any that are in stage 4, you'll see that there's a ready to draw amount, a ready to draw amount, a ready to draw. And I can click that button again, store, print, and post the draw request, and have my second draw, and we'll do the same one again, the same style of draw by stages. It's putting it and storing it in my file cabinet, creating a PDF. I can open that, open the PDF file, look at that, review it before I decide to post it. You can see now we have prior draws here through stage 3, and this draw is for stage 4. Basically, that's how easy that is to use stages to produce your draw requests. I'll close that one and close that, and then I'll go ahead and say yes, post this draw request. And now you'll see that we have 2 draw requests dated the same date. But that's how easy it is to do draw requests, % complete draw requests based on stages, which is a really handy tool to use your stages. And then when the stage is marked as done, when you get your weekly status report each week, you can just go and do your various % complete draws, if that's the type of job that you're doing. If you're doing a cost plus markup, that would be a whole different matter. Not based on stages really so much, it's based on costs that you've posted, etc. So that's different than a % complete. But hopefully you get the idea about how quickly you can do a % complete draw here. Thanks for watching.